5 million children out of school. This indicator shows that Nigeria might not achieve the goal of education for all within 3 years in the global timeline. Telling you that quality education is the basis towards building a better economy, as to not only increase the efficiency and productivity in the manufacturing sector by producing qualified employees, but also improve human capacity development. Also, but not until quality education is ensured in Nigeria, Nigeria will get to be a better economy. Tell me, how realistic is this vision with our body standard of education within the next 7 years? For Nigeria to be one of the 20 global economy by year 2020, there must be a health sector that supports and sustains a life expectancy of not less than 70 years and reduce to the barest minimum the burden of various infectious and other debilitating diseases. According to World Health Organization, the current life expectancy of Nigeria is 43 years compared to the 70 years, while Nigeria battles various debilitating diseases like HIV, malaria, cholera, gonorrhea, and the like. If the Nigerian health sector makes the realization of this vision more of a miracle than reality within the next 7 years, a nation that cannot provide quality education for our citizens, a nation that cannot put in place the system of health, a nation that cannot create job employment for our citizens, that nation seems to be moving towards being a developed nation to being a developed nation. I'm not saying this vision is not realistic, but only when the day is moved ahead. Thank you.
Especially for the judicious use time too. Ladies and gentlemen, we have heard the speakers. I'm sure it will be the pleasure of the judges to entertain questions also from the audience. They gave that liberty earlier. I'm sure they will not mind. If you have questions coming from the audience, please would like to take that from. That's Mr. Bonji from National Mirror. Please kindly pass the mic over to him for his question.
My questions are really not questions, but let me put it as a kind of what we expected to meet here should have gone beyond what we already know. All that we have been listening to so far are those things that ordinary Nigerians know. What we would have expected to meet are those things, a kind of comparative analysis. How Ghana has been able to sustain its economy. How India and Nigeria used to be at par in the past. But India in particular has been able to move beyond where Nigeria is. What has India done to be able to at least achieve what it has achieved today? What has India done to be able to at least dominate Nigerian health system? That when you move from here to Lagos, you see Indian hospitals all over the places, Indian laboratories all over the places. What has India done to be able to achieve what it has achieved today? Those are the things that we want to see. Not still repeating the same things that an average Nigerian knows. We are already aware of our system in Nigeria. We are already aware of corruption. We are already aware. So those are the things that I want the tutors, the coaches, to be able to lay more emphasis on. Let us research more into what advanced countries have been able to do to defeat the challenges that face them. Thank you very much.
For Miriam, when you quoted the Nigerian Constitution section 15 subsection 5, it states, and I quote, that all states shall abolish all forms of malpractices, and any leader that is caught unfit to rule is a failure. So my question now is, should we now say that officials are being corrupted or corruption is now official in Nigeria? Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Godwin. My question is quite simple. What we blame government, we blame the leadership. Yeah, I can understand we are angry. But I remember very well in the Bible that when Moses was leading the children of Israel, he was a good leader quite already. And at the point in time when they had the law, they began to shout. The people following revolted. God got angry with the people, not the leadership. Now, the reason why I brought that in is there a place where we, the citizens, the populace, where we have a fault, where there's something we ought to do that we are not doing, that is actually going to slow down or disrupt the process to that vision 2020? Because we keep blaming the government. So my question is there something you ought to tell us, do we have a fault? Thank you.
Perhaps we will also help with finding solutions to that very answer. Ladies and gentlemen, we would probably take the response from, okay, the judges would like the speakers to respond to the questions from the audience before they will come back to them. Thank you.
I'll be answering the last question. You asked, what is a philosopher once said, ask for what you can do for them, not what you can do for them. Yes, we put those leaders there. So, your own responsibility from now is that when you are voting, you should vote for the candidate that you believe will serve you well when they get there. The problem is not really with this leader, it is us, because we voted them there. And most times, we sell our own rights, we sell our own vote, we sell our future for a token. So that is what you can do for me. Then in your homes, let development start from you. Most little things that you do not count really count. As somebody once said, not all that can be counted really count, and not all that can be counted. Therefore, dropping of meters, in fact, corruption, coming of corruption should begin with you. You taking money from your friend before a penny is a form of corruption, but you may not think it is. So let's start from there, and inshallah, we have a better future.
I'll be answering the first question. Truthfully, in the 80s, Malaysia, India, China, and other Asian countries constitute the Asian tiger, and Nigeria is being classed among the Asian tiger. In fact, Nigeria is the richest among the Asian tiger, and because of our oil boom, 10 years after, all these nations moved ahead because they embrace and adopt technological advancement. If Nigeria would adopt technological advancement, we will adopt, we be the developer of what we benefit from, not borrowing, not making use of borrowed technology, by polishing the beautiful economy of other nations. Then we will meet all these India, the type of India, like China, and other countries. Thank you very much.
I would like to add more to what there are 2 or 6 nations in the world, they call them brains. Brazil, Russia, India, Nigeria, Greece, and South Africa. The World Bank and United Nations conducted one research late last year. At the end of the day, the conclusion, the reason whereby Nigeria was lacking behind all these countries was mostly some of the points that we raised there: bad governance, corruption, insecurity. And the report stated that Nigeria needs that much more investment and local investment that it can get. But because of the unstable social terrain in Nigeria and inability of the government to provide security for foreigners, Nigeria will find it difficult to move at the same pace with these nation states in the world. Thank you.
That represents a fallacious side of our own economy. Corruption, as I speak to you, the problem is not that the officials in Nigeria are corrupt, but corruption is now official in Nigeria.
Thank you very much.
I was just informed that the judges will be making a comment at the end of the whole debate. So, on this note, I would like to thank the members of Fountain University and invite you back to the stage. Thank you.
Thank you. Just kindly step out briefly. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to call in the host university and Babcock University. As a comment, it was a short musical interlude while the judges put their points together. We're still waiting for Babcock University. Can you hear, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Babcock University. We'll have the speakers speakers to please come up and sit while the others will sit with the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. We have the speakers, Babcock University right up here.
Okay, I'd like to formally introduce the debaters for tonight representing Babcock University. From the Department of Private and Commercial Law, we have Igbenedion From the Department of Economics and Banking and Finance, we have Oshogbe. Also, from the Department of Computer Science and Mathematics, we have On that note, I would like to invite Mr. Igbenedion Okada.
We are all on this journey, this great destination. All of us Nigerians packed up in one vehicle on high speed. You'd agree with me that if the roads are characterized with turns, swells, bumps, potholes, and no signpost at all, then there are two things that are bound to happen. It's either we crash along the way or we never get to our destination. The destination I talk about is the Great Vision 2020, and the roads represent the current political terrain in Nigeria. And the big question that arises is, will we ever get there? Good day, Mr. Chairman, sir, impartial panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, my co-debaters, and ladies and gentlemen. The topic before us for discussion this afternoon is that the Nigeria's current unstable political terrain is an impediment to the achievement of Vision 2020. And I, Igbenedion, representing Babcock University, is here to argue for this motion. The Vision 2020 is a Nigerian dream that says that Nigeria will rank among the top 20 economies of the world by the year 2020. And it appears to me that in the catching of this vision, our Nigerian leaders must have been oblivious of the fact that for any country to experience economic prosperity, then indeed political tranquility and stability are indeed necessities. And so today I will be breaking this word of truth with the following points. 1. Absenteeism of government officers from office. 2. The zoning and rotation formula that affects our political system. 3. Godfatherism. 4. The constitutional federal character that works against us. 5. The policies that are inconsistent. 6. The hindrance of socio-economic infrastructure. And 7. The fact that all of these things make our system so porous and it gives us a negative image as a country. Let's start with absenteeism of political officers. We all know the events of 2009 to 2010 when our president of blessed memory, President Ohara, was out of the country on medical treatment. We also heard recently of Suleiman Chime and Remo, who are both governors of Enugu State and Cross River State respectively. All of these political officers leave office without any constitutional authority for their deputies or their vice to continue with the policies that have started. The implications of this is that at the end of the day, we will have such gaps and lacuna that will only lead to the abortion of the Vision 2020. Secondly, we can talk about the zoning and rotation formula amongst our political party system. And all of them just go on to make sure that the ethnic groups that are within these political parties clamor to go for posts without concrete knowledge of how to operate such offices. When they get there, they become government apprentices or interns that are paid to learn how to do the jobs that they are being paid for. What it causes at the end is that money that should have been channeled into economic growth are used to pay these people to learn how to make governance interesting for us as Nigerians. And we think that the Vision 2020 can come to pass. I dare to say that. Let's talk about Godfatherism. We have the Tinubus of our time. We have the Obasanjos. We have the late Sarkis, etc. There's so many of them. All of them are political men, elder statesmen that are supposed to be respected, but they keep on doing things that work against our system, ensuring that only policies that suit their pocket get to come to pass, but those policies that will suit public interest don't come about. So if all of these things continue, My people, I do not understand how the system will remain stable to ensure that we can carry on the Vision 2020. Let's look at the effect of all of this. It comes into policies that are inconsistent. When we voted Great Obasanjo into power, he brought up needs. And then when it was Musa Yar'Adua, he came up with a 7-point agenda. And now under this system, we have the 3-point agenda. We heard of Vision 2000, when all men will become landlords in Nigeria. We heard of Vision 2010, Nigeria will rank among the top 10 economies of the world. And now we have Vision 2020. All of these changes do not make us understand that we are going to ever come to pass and have a good vision that will make us the top 20 economies of the world by the year 2020. It seems to me, however, that this is only a roller coaster to Vision 2060, as is suggested to me by the recent ongoing essay competition by the National Institute of International Affairs. Let's go on with the negative image this political instability has in our country. We have heard that the International Monetary Fund, as well as the World Bank, will not keep giving grants to countries that they know will not be prudent enough to spend those monies. And these monies are the things that we need to make sure that our vision comes to pass as quick as possible. Mind you, we should remember that this is 2013, and we have just 7 years more to make sure that this vision comes to pass. If all of this keep on going on, and we have recently, our president just gave pardon to Anambra and others. All of these things have made the US and UK place embargoes on our political leaders from going to their countries henceforth. If we cannot maintain a good stand in the international world, then it means that our Vision 2020 is only going to face a portion. The journey to Israel was a very long one because the people were not stable. If we continue like this, Nigeria is only going to be good. Thank you.
On that note, I would like to invite Ms. Oshogbe to stand up.
In spite of efforts in form of policies and programs to improve on the political and social environment within which economic activities thrive, the prevalent political terrain